Well, it is quite the hellacious day out here on the lake. Whole lot wetter than I guess I imagined it would be, and that's mainly due in part to the fact that apparently I don't own a weather app, because a weather app would have told me that it was going to pour down rain all day today. All is good though. Moody lake photos, I think, could be the call today. And you've been enjoying the Universal Press, so I figured I would bring this behemoth all the way to Watauga Lake in Carter County, Tennessee, and try to find some photographs. Now, right behind me, there's a man over there fishing, and I want to try to isolate him in a composition and show some grandeur, show some space. I've been using grandeur a lot lately, but show some space, show this big valley that we're in. Watauga Lake's pretty cool. It literally feels like you're sitting in a valley among the mountains, and I'm pretty sure that's exactly what you're doing on this lake. But anyways, gonna try to fire off a comp. It has broken a little bit in the precipitation, so I'm gonna try to take advantage of this. I've got some Kentmere 200 loaded, so let's give that a whirl. You been out here quite a bit today? Oh yeah, this will be pretty cool. I'll give you a 3 count. All right, we'll go 3, 2, and 1. Nope. 2 pumps. What was your name?
Tadpole.
Tadpole. I'm Garrett. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, man. That's what everybody calls me. Tadpole.
Nice. So I just got approached by one of the employees here at the Marina, Miss Chrissy, super nice. Just want to make sure I wasn't doing anything destructive. Told her I'd send her some of these scans once I get them done, so long as they turn out. But anyways, I have a composition of the main Marina house itself. There's some reflection in the water, and I really want to try to get that reflection. Don't know if it'll show through on the film, but got it dialed up, just a little 3/4 shot. I like the sign on top. It looks like it's fairly well aged. There's a sailboat coming in that I'm gonna let pass so that we don't have a big mast sticking up through the middle of that sign. So once that passes through, I'm gonna get the shot. If it passes through, he may be docked for a while. Looks like he's moving a little bit though, so we'll wait that out. In the meantime, settings are probably gonna be about the same. Let's just check the old phone meter here. And in the shadows, yeah, showing F11 at a 125. I think I'm gonna stick with the F11 and try to get some deeper focus for some of these long shots. All right, we'll go 3, 2, and 3, 2, and 1. Two pumps.
Of coming into the dock without ramming anything.
Well, what's funny is I was on the other side shooting the front of the Marina there, and I saw your mast as you came in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get pretty wild with you, so I would like to get a comp of the boat. Okay. And if you're not super duper shy, I'd love to get your portrait with the boat.
Okay.
You cool with that?
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. And I would love to get these to you as well once I develop them. I should be developing this probably tomorrow or...
Actually using film.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a press camera from the 70s.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, I thought maybe they'd gone retro with digital.
Oh no. I mean, there are some.
Do you still shoot 35 millimeter too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one's 120, so it's medium format. So I only got 10 shots a roll on this, but this is a 6x7 negative, so it's the second largest medium format negative until you get into large format like 4x5 and 8x10. All right, so I'm gonna open up.
Got an old Konica Auto Reflex TC that I need.
Ah, I love the reflexes. All right, let me get you dialed up here. Cock the shutter. We're 5.6 at a 500. We go 3, 2, and 1. Two pumps. Rad. All right. Now, if you don't care, I'll get the boat. You want me to hold your coffee?
No, I got it.
Okay, good deal.
Just a personal project, or?
Yeah. Yeah. On days that I don't have a production, I'll come out and shoot YouTube videos.
There are worse vices.
There are. There are. I mean, film is probably more expensive than...
Say probably not ones that are a lot more expensive.
Film's probably more expensive than, you know, any drug that I could get into, but...
That's probably true.
Wife and kids appreciate film a whole lot more. Yeah, I would have never guessed that you could just manhandle the boat around to turn it. That's wild. That's wild.
With the keel sticking down, there's really a pivot point to move around.
I've got it focused basically on the nose there. F8, 125. All right, we're gonna cock the shutter. I'll go 3, 2, and 1. Two pumps.
You also do this professionally, right?
Yes. Yeah, I do primarily commercial work.
Who do you work with before?
So I own my production company. It's called Motion Creative Media.
Okay.
Other than commercial work, we do some social media for clients as well.
Everybody, yeah.
I'm gonna try and get the little Johnboat. I think I've got a composition dialed up. Might go a little wider and hope that that camera's not in my frame. Oh, basically be dangling the feet off the edge here. Oh yeah, I think we're good. All right, Johnboat. Focused up. Shutter is cocked already. I pre-cocked it for this one. 3, 2, and 1.
This guy kept photobombing every shot.
Two bucks. If you've stuck around this long, thank you. I think I've got about 3 more shots left on this roll. And I'm kind of glad that I brought black and white out today. I actually got on Threads and asked if I should bring black and white, which was the Kentmere 200, or a roll of Portra 400 VC that was given to me by a fellow threader, Gino Tatted, shout out. And I'm glad I went black and white. I think it's gonna sell the mood. We won't know until we develop and scan these, but I made the executive decision to go black and white. Glad I did. Speaking of threads, if you are looking for some clothing, check out the boys and girls over at Into the AM. They actually sponsored me for this video by sending me out some new threads. I'm pretty simple. I like plain t-shirts. I like them to be loose, and these fit really well. I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of form-fitting. I have successfully gotten goose shittle all over it. But anyways, Into the AM, I will leave a discount link down below. Thank you guys for coming along for this video. Love the t-shirts. They're very comfortable, very soft, and apparently not goose skedaddle resistant, but that's okay. This one's gonna be a complicated shot for 2 reasons. Number 1, I want it to be very, very slow shutter to make this water just ghostly. I want a very ghostly image. The second reason it's gonna be difficult is because I have my 2 to 5 stop ND on here and a Pro Mist that is stuck to the little stack that I made to put it on the front of the lens. So ghostly may be the image here. Whether or not that works, we'll see. But I'm gonna have to do a lot of math. I want to say that I want my shutter to be around a second, but I really don't know. And on a second, I mean, I'm gonna have to math out the 2 to 5 stop ND. So I'll do that before, you know, I take the shot, and you won't have to watch all of that. But I am gonna meter the scene only as if I'm gonna shoot at a second. And a side note, if you thought for a second we were gonna make it through a video without pretentious blue showing up, think again. Okay, so here's what I have. I have a composition that I believe I'm gonna be proud of. And I have f32, this lens goes to f32, with 3 to 3.5 stops of ND, going 1 second on the shutter. Shutter's cocked, I'm focused dang near to infinity, and I'm just hoping for a beautiful ghostly image. Hopefully I don't underexpose it. And here we go. We'll go no looker for the boys. 3, 2, and 1. 1 Mississippi. I don't know what happened there. Okay, well, that was a terrible mistake on my part. This ND stack has caused my shutter, I guess, to not release, which is a bummer. We're gonna try that again. I'm gonna have to pull the lens hood up. And I guess, dang, I guess I'm gonna have to try to handhold this. I don't know. Ah, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Here is attempt number 2. I'm basically just gonna have to hold, the lens hood and the shutter, I guess, for 1 second. All right. Hopefully that's got it. Yeah, that was not fun trying to get that. And just like that, I've only got 1 shot left because I just blew like 2 or 3 compositions. And the rain's setting in again, so not fun. That's it. That's the roll. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to end it right here. The rain is setting in pretty heavy. S5 is soaked. I'm sweating. I'm not really soaked. It's just hot and humid out here still. And the universal press is soaked. Thank you so much for watching these videos. I love coming out here with this camera. I love photography. I didn't mention this earlier, but the portrait that I took of Tadpole, that was his name, Tadpole, just incredible. So he's coming out here fishing in memory of his friend who was unfortunately killed. But that's one thing that I love about photography is meeting people where they're at in life. He's just a guy out here fishing for his friend. He said that was their fishing spot. I was able to capture a moment of that, and I just love it. I love photography for reasons like that. Same thing with Jeff, able to catch him out here just enjoying a day on the water with his boat. Thank you guys. And guys, we actually got 2 portraits on this roll, which I know is always a goal of mine. I always want to get at least 1 portrait on a roll of film. We got 2, 1.5 today. Tadpoles was from behind. But yeah, super stoked about that. If you like this video, want to see more like it in the future, consider subscribing to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Love growing this community here on YouTube. Y'all have a good one, and we will see you in the next.